Good day, everyone, and welcome to the Weather Center. It's going to be very wet this Friday over parts of KwaZulu-Natal and the Eastern Cape. The western parts of the country will be pretty settled this Friday. Then on Saturday, we should see widespread thunderstorms over parts of northeastern South Africa. In the meantime, here's a look at our most recent satellite picture where we are not seeing much cloud over the western and central areas, but we have a lot of storm and rain clouds building up over the southern areas of the Eastern Cape. And we also have cloud pushing into the east coast and the adjacent interior, and some storm clouds covering much of eastern South Africa. Now, this cloud situation is going to leave us with a scattered widespread rain and thunderstorms this Friday for much of the Eastern Cape and KwaZulu-Natal. Thunderstorms are expected for the eastern areas of the Northwest and Free State, and during the course of the afternoon, the storms will be pushing eastwards into Gauteng, Limpopo and Mpumalanga, and towards the evening, things are going to dry out for the western areas of the Eastern Cape. It's going to stay mostly fine this afternoon and in the evening across the western interior. Now, we are expecting widespread rain and thunderstorms for the rest of your Friday along much of the east coast and the adjacent interior where you see that shade of purple. Scattered precipitation is forecast where you see the dark shade of blue across eastern South Africa and over parts of the Eastern Cape. The chance of precipitation is going to be smaller in the areas highlighted by the lighter shades of blue. We have a watch in place for severe thunderstorms that could produce large hail and damaging winds across much of eastern South Africa where you see that shade of amber. We also have a warning in place for high fire danger over the eastern areas of the Northern Cape, the western parts of the Northwest and the northwestern areas of the Free State. Light to moderate winds are expected this Friday for much of South Africa. Northeasterlies between Richards Bay and Durban, a southwesterly airflow between East London and George. Strong winds for the Cape Peninsula with the airflow coming from a south to southwesterly direction, and we're expecting northeasterlies across much of northeastern South Africa. Now, it's going to be rather hot this afternoon for the northeastern parts of the country where highs in the lower 30s are forecast for Mbombela and Lephalale. Pretoria should peak at around 29 degrees, a bit cooler for Johannesburg and Mahikeng. Hot as well for parts of the Free State and the Northern Cape, but much cooler for the southern areas where highs in the upper teens and lower 20s are forecast in most areas. A warm 25 is forecast for the high in Durban. On Saturday, we are going to see mostly sunny skies for the western parts of South Africa. Scattered to widespread thunderstorms are expected for the northeastern areas, especially over the Limpopo and Mpumalanga provinces. It's going to be cloudy and rainy for much of KwaZulu-Natal. Then on Sunday, we should see isolated rain and thunder showers over the eastern parts of the country, including KwaZulu-Natal. Light rain between George and East London, and it's going to be mostly sunny for the rest of the country.